Ladies and gentlemen, how we doing? So this is the commencement of the 2020 Rville Ballers fantasy season, where we're going to start picking our draft order. Well, picking the selecting order of our draft order. So before we start, I'd like to sponsor my Adidas hat, which I wore at the father-son golf tournament where I shot about a 150. It will be used for the picking of the selecting of the draft order. So, before we start, let's get underway. I hope you guys are all watching the Rangers come back from a 2-0 series. Cheers. That was a terrible pour, by the way, but I chugged the first one, so it's all right. All right. We are starting now, boys, with the first selection of the pick they want in the 2020 Rville Ballers 2.0, now 3.0 draft will be Mr. Chad Landau right there. Congratulations, Chad. Your Jew curls did you well. The second selection will be Mr. Tyler Milchman and friend. He's a co-owner with one of his friends at West Virginia. We don't know, I'm not positive who it is, but he will be sharing a team with his friend from West Virginia. But I'm not worried about that team at all. Not gonna lie. The third selection will be Team Bobby Stewart and Ashwin Reddy. Might have an advantage with this whole Corona outbreak because I'm not gonna name names, but one of those members has some experience with Corona. Anyway, the fourth selection will be Mr. Corey Kale. Newly iPhone member, very excited and at the same time not excited at all for his constant commentary in the group chat this year. Looking forward to that. What a year it's going to be with that. The fifth selection will be Mr. Anthony Iorio. That'll be an interesting one with Anthony. The sixth selection will be Mr. Brian Wojcik. Let's see what trade he makes this year to win the league. Let me organize these before I continue. The seventh selection will be Mr. David Iorio. Let's see if he gets trade raped by Brian Wojcik this year. For the eighth selection, I'm gonna call my brother for this one. Would you like to choose, Joseph?
Hello, Rville Ballers.
Pleasure to have
you on this fine night.
Pleasure to have you here.
With the, I think we're on 8. Not really
we're
sure.
On 8. We're on 8.
We have Mevs.
Mevs has been a sleeper in the past, quite figuratively and literally, because he sleeps a lot and does not talk that much. The ninth selection.
And the Rangers scored!
And the Rangers just scored, ladies and gentlemen. On camera. On point. And before I announce this, I gotta give a quick. Are we ready? Are you ready? No. Oh! 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 Hey! 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 And as we get to the ninth selection, who else but Big Mike? That is me, by the way. I do not use that nickname anymore in college, but feel free to call me that still if you like. The 10th selection for this draft. By the way, I'm pissed off at the 9th selection. I thought, making a great video, I thought I would have got a better choice. But we're good. The 10th selection will be Griffin and Derek. Now, Derek puts in $25, but it's Griffin's team. We all know that. The 11th selection will be Mr. Danny Palmer and Kyle Twomley. Let's hope they have a good fantasy football team, because their college football team is quite literally trash. What number are we on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. The 12th selection for the Rville Ballers. Chat will be none else than Tyler McGuigan. I would like to start an over-under now of 5.5 players. Over-under of how many Broncos he will have on his team. My high. Tell you one thing.
He's in my high.
I know McGuigan ain't part of the Mile High Club, though. I know that. What number I got? I can't count. 13. The 13th selection. So if you haven't been selected yet, you know you're 14. 13th selection. It's none other than Sean Camisa. Quite under-the-radar player in the history of our Rville Ballers. Trying to make a run at it again. And of course, the 14th. I don't know who it is, because I haven't really been keeping track, but I'm sure you know who you are if you haven't been selected. The 4th one is James Patagna and Bach. None other than Brendan O'Connor. Had a good team last year, but they didn't win. So, before I conclude this video, boys.
You should chug the second beer.
Oh, I could chug the second beer. Good commentary, Joseph. Also, I can't, because for some reason, the phone camera, I can't switch around, so I'm just going to do it this way. The order now is Chad Landau, Milt/Friend, Bobby Stu and Schwinn, Corey, Ant Ior, Woj, David Ior, Mevins, Big Mike, Griff/Derek, Danny/Kyle, Fuck Ruckers, Tyler McGuigan, Sean, and then James and Bach. As I post this video, I will also send the exact order in the group chat. It was a pleasure, boys. And let's let the voting and the draft order selecting begin.